how you doing? It's your girl back with another video. And I want to talk today about do-it-yourself lock tips. I sure do. But before I do, let me let you see what she's doing today. Now, if you remember, if you saw my lock tutorial for La Bamba locks, anyway, I keep singing the Pee Wee Herman song, and that is so not La Bamba. Anyway, sorry about that. Had a little technical difficulty. Anyway, let me let you see what she's doing. So, I've been took out the curls, so I just have it in a headband. They just been going any which way, and I'll be taking off this headband so you get to see, so I can show you guys what we're talking about today. Okay? Shout out to Miss Alana. That's why I sing with your girl. Okay. Anyway. Alright, I'm done. Okay, today we're talking about do-it-yourself lock tips. Now, I just have one tip to share today. I'll try to space it out, so I can keep you guys interested. Today we're talking about lock replacement. Yep. Or lock repair, let me say. Lock replacement and repair. Okay, because I got this idea from my girl Meroe Khalia. Shout out to you. Because you were talking about your thinning locks or whatever the case may be, and I figured this was a tip that I find that people don't know that they can do. And I find that it's very helpful for maintaining locks without having to lose them because of thinning and things like that. Now, I don't have any thinning locks. Ugh, it's stuck. I don't have any thinning locks, but I'm going to pretend I do so I can show you what I do to my boyfriend locks and to my clients that have thinning locks. So I think if you can salvage it, there's no need to cut it off or let it pop off whenever. Okay? Now, if you have your lock is holding on to this amount, oh yeah, you're going to lose that, boo-boo. That's gone. That's already gone. Just cut it off and save yourself the time. But, if it's decent looking, let's say I'm going to use this lock since it's in the front. Okay? Let's say you see how it's thick at the end? My lock does that sometimes. I don't know. Can you? If you can't, I'm so sorry. Let me see if I can hold it up. Let me hold it behind this book because I know my whole hair is black, so it's difficult to see. Okay. You see that? You see the size difference? Let's say it was thick like this right here, and the middle part right here was thin. This middle part we're going to pretend is thinning out, right? Right here. Everybody with me? Okay. All right. This is what I suggest. Instead of continually twisting it and assisting it to thin, what I suggest is you get this. Now, this is a regular weaving needle, the curved kind, because I feel like it goes in and out easier. This is regular weave thread. I usually tie a knot at the end when I want to make repairs. I've learned, go to Afronique's channel, by the way, and she has a cool way of using the thread just to blend your stray away hairs. I use it for that too, but I don't tie the knot for that. Anyway, now, this is what the thread looks like. You can see I'm already almost out of thread. Now, Damien, shout out to you, who I was put on to, who is an excellent loctician. He uses nylon thread for his lock extensions, and I feel like, he says because when you wash your hair continuously, this thread has a tendency to break and also fall out, come out. But that's what you want because for this, with lock extensions, go ahead and use the nylon because you want those to stay. But for what we're doing, we want this thread. You can use any kind of thread, just regular clothing thread. I just happen to have a whole bunch of this weaving thread still. Okay, what you're going to do is you're going to tie a knot at the end. Yeah, I'm going to do it right in front of you. And I'm actually going to sew my hair to show you. Okay? Here's a knot. I hope you can see. You probably can't because my camera's terrible. Well, I'm not going to say it's terrible, but it's a flip cam, Anyway, so you take the needle. Where was the thinning lock that we pretended? Was it this? Anyway, who cares, right? It's not thinning for real anyway. Okay. What you're going to do is, this is the thinning area, right? This is the area that's thick. This is the thinning part. What you're going to do is, let me get up close. What we're going to do is take the needle and sew it from the thick part. We're going to take it and stick it through the thinning part. Let me show you. Stick it through the thinning part and pull it back out the thick part. So let's say this is the thick part, this would be the thinning part right here, and this would be the thick part again up here. So you pull that through, and what happens is, if you pull it tight, I don't really have a thinning part, so it's not going to do it, but it joins it together, like it gathers it back up tightly. And then you pull that, you bring it back down the other way. Pull it. It's going to pull it forward, tight this way and tight this way. I usually do it 4 times in different places, up, down, and then you cut it. I don't have a scissors. You cut it right here. I shouldn't have did this. You cut it right here, and then you tie a knot and cut the excess off. And what's going to happen is that, this is looking so crazy, but whatever. What's going to happen is that the lock is going to grow fused like this. And then once you wash your hair and continue to go on, the thread is going to come out and it's going to be fused back together. Okay? So again, you take the needle, you stick it through the thinning part. I'm not going to do it again. Through the thinning part, pull, back through, pull, back through, pull, back through, pull, not tie, and it'll like, if your lock is this long, it'll shrink in it, because if it's like this, and this is the thinning part, it'll bring it together like this. So you're going to lose length, but would you prefer to lose length or lose the lock? I prefer to lose length. So I just wanted to show you that quick tip. I hope it was helpful. If you guys don't understand what I'm saying, or if I play this back and it looks like ridiculously unexplainable, you probably won't see this and I'll shoot it again. But I doubt that, because I'm very good at explaining. So that was my quick lock tip. I hope you guys liked it. This is the first installment of the do-it-yourself lock tip. It's called Lock Repair and Reconstructing. Anyway, if you have any questions, anything else you want to know, hit me up. I'll be glad. All right?